It is well with my soul. The church bells toll and I sing to God, but I feel like a fraud. We want to worship, but what if the spirit is willing and the flesh is weak? How can we worship while we wander in a world with eyes wide open to the worst in us, the cursed in us, and there's a thirst in us for answers we can't find? Can we say to ourselves, "This is well with my soul," when life's out of control and the world begs to know, where is God? When do we forget that there's blood in our hands? We philosophize, hypothesize, moralize, and formalize the gospel into a belief system that we're comfortable with, but all the while there's blood in our hands and blood in our lands. We're all Cains and Abels, capable of killing our brothers and mothers, despising ourselves and destroying each other. God is good all the time, we chime, but there's crime everywhere and it's not fair. Where is God when death devours everyone we love like a lion? We're lying if we say it is well with my soul. It's not well with my soul to see AIDS, abuses, excuses, abortions, extortions in proportion to pain, porn, prostitution, persecution. This confusion and chaos constantly killing our consciences. Expectations escape us, while depression rapes us and hope becomes a haunted house of horror. There's Middle East crisis and ISIS, and vices entice us, and the pretentiously pious preach prosperity while fields of lifeless, faceless, nameless, priceless people die sightless in African war zones and Asian orphan homes. And the righteous unrighteous cry like Christ, my God, why have you forsaken us?" We cannot worship with our heads in the sand, oblivious to the blood in our hands, refusing to hear the hurt in our lands. Worship must be, it has to be more than "I love this song" when there's a throng of hopeless hearts breaking on both sides of the church walls. We see no goodness left. If we're honest with ourselves, when our eyes are on the world, we cannot worship. Where then can we look? Is there a healer who is high enough above the muck to hear and to help? Because we're stuck and the stain of our sin isn't rubbing off. Is there an anchor for the soul, a firm foundation for our feet? Is there a Redeemer who sympathizes with our sorrow, who sees us and says, "I came to save," and then frees us? The answer is yes. His name is Jesus. He is the only good we know, the one who hears and draws near to our broken hearts and gives hope in exchange for hurt. This is where worship starts. So we set our eyes on the rock that is higher than I, the one who sees the plight of those without sight who cry out in the night, Son of David, have mercy on me." He stands firm, stares into the storm and states, "Peace, be still. I have overcome." On the waves he walks, he conquers. He calls us and calms us. While sorrows like sea billows roll, we set our gaze on the face of God as he guides and sing, "It is well with my soul."